By popular demand, shout out to Timothy Attic on me. We're going to talk about another cool, smooth turnaround you can use in your music today. Let's go. 3 steps here, okay? Number 1 is the turnaround that the turnaround I'm teaching you today is based on. And number 3 is my alteration of said turnaround that I would use for my music, okay? Let's get right into it. So, I'm just going to play the turnaround as is, like the basic jazz turnaround without any alterations whatsoever. And that turnaround, by the way, is 1, 6, 2, 5. Very, very simple. I'm sure you've heard that a million times. 1, 6, 2, 5. And this is kind of how it sounds in the same context I did the other video on. 2, 3, 1, 2. Here comes the turnaround. 1, 6, 2, 5. Back to 1. Okay? So, when we're talking about a turnaround, the second stage of that, what we can do, instead of playing 1, 6, 2, 5, we're going to take the 6 and the 5 and we're going to make them tritone subs. What does that mean? We're going to find the tritone of each of those chords, and then G, and we're going to play them as dominant chords in place of that. So if you don't know how to find the tritone, there's 2 ways you can do that. You can find a perfect 5th interval and flat that 5th. That's going to give you the tritone. And you just play that note as a dominant chord. Or you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half steps and play that as a dominant chord. So we're going to do that for the 6th note and the 5th note, okay? So in place of A, we're going to say E flat. The D we're going to leave the same. And the G, we're going to do that little trick again. So we're going to find the tritone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or if you know already what it is, you can go right to it. And you play that as a dominant chord as well. So we go from C, A, D, G to C, E flat, D, D flat. Boom. So that sounds like this. Kind of gives you a cooler flavor, right? Now, if I were doing this music, if I were doing this same turnaround, this is what I would do. See if you can catch it. I'll just breeze through this part. Did you see what I did there? So I made one simple change. Instead of D dominant 7, I made it D major 7 because I like that sound better. And I would even go one step further and make it a D sharp 11. We don't even need to go that far. We'll just make it a D major 7. So again, I'll play those 3 in order so you can see what you like. So here's the very first one. Right? Here's the second one. Okay, and here's the last one. Happy shedding.